If you weren't dyslexic, the fascination, this is the bit, and I'll do this, as you remember a while back we did a thing in Glastonbury before John Peel died where we talked like John Peel for the whole day, and so this is what you missed. A woman down there just went, oh, we didn't fucking kill her. You told me that you met him, so I had a similar experience. It's one of those things where you meet, you go, wow, you're John Peel, and he goes, yes I am, and then you start talking, and you just for about an hour would go, that reminds me of the time I saw Butthole surfing. I think it was back in about 1985, and I lost my bicycle chain that day, and I've been looking for it everywhere, and it turned out Andy Kershaw had put it in a basket, and he'd taken the basket.
The trouble with Kershaw is, of course, he would hide your records, wouldn't he? He would hide them, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself in a ditch trying to look through a lot of old porn magazines.
Well,
Kurt Cobain and I actually went porn hunting one afternoon in Shrewsbury. It was quite a marvellous afternoon.
In fact, probably, I remember Kershaw used to actually replace all my records with vinyl slip mats, and I remember rather embarrassingly, actually, I gave 57 different sessions to the vinyl slip mats, and it turned out just to be pieces of fibre, and I was rather embarrassed. They would have made a veil laughed in my face.
Well, of course, there was one particular time myself and Mark E. Smith were trying to unravel.
Well, we were trying to actually replace the teeth of Mark E. Smith with small pieces of matchbooks that we had. And I remember his front teeth with just something from a Bryanton made matchbox. We said, how many swans can? We couldn't fit the rest of the question.
Terrible dental trouble. He used to have shocking difficulties with shredded wheat, of course. He would in fact take the shredded wheat and he would soak it. In a small soup and unravel it, and he would knit them back together into shreddies, which was how the cereal came about in the first place. I remember myself and Mark Bolan taking it to Kellogg's, and they didn't particularly want it because of.
No, I actually remember the time that Mark Bolan tried to make us a white swan out of some shredded wheat, but he used shredders, and we attempted to actually fly over Crystal Palace, and the wheat couldn't actually keep it together, it fell apart, and it was getting quite wet in a pond.
And Park was where the Chemical Brothers did the Setting Sun video, and I was actually there on the set, and unfortunately they wanted to use the big concrete dinosaurs, but the Natural History Museum thought there was some sort of conflict of interest. So we ended up going back to the ditch and looking for more porn. It was
yeah, there's actually nothing better than using dinosaur bones as a xylophone. That's probably my favourite talking psychotic monkey record ever, is playing dinosaurs as a xylophone. And I remember some of the creationists being quite cross, saying that transitional fossil doesn't even exist, and they refused to listen to the word.
Well,
I was on a Friday, I think. Was that on a Friday? I don't remember.
I found a fossil in one of my bins, actually. It was in there with some radioactive materials, and that's of course my mate Ned was round, and he formed his band Ned's Atomic off the back of that. He almost called it radioactive waste paper basket, but didn't quite work.
Well, originally, of course, it was actually Ned Sherring's atomic dustbin, which was a dustbin of industrial waste with a half-life based around anecdotes of the actual people in the 1950s.
Picture of Toole's face was drawn on it, and the thing about your impression of Peel is that you sort of sustain it, whereas mine becomes Michael Parkinson. Compared to, ladies and gentlemen, Michael Bublé.
It reminds me of a young Jackie Gleason. So, please now welcome to the stage with a song, Mr. Martin White!